Digital marketing, they say, is the new oil money. And my guest for today is a leading expert in striking that digital gold. She is the CEO of Lahmi Media and also a media communicator with various awards for her excellent work. Please welcome Tanko Lami.
Hi.
Hi, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you here. And I must confess, you look good.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for honoring our invite.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll get to meet more of Tanko Lami, or we get to know more of Tanko Lami.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. This is One on One, and I am your host, King Sa'a. And with me today, we have the CEO of Lahmi Media, and she's also a media communicator, a brand influencer, and a digital marketing expert. Once again, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, when we said digital marketing is the new oil money, as a digital expert that you are, could you please shed more light on what digital marketing is?
Okay, digital marketing is just marketing in the media space, digital media space. So we have two media. There are two types of media. There's traditional media, which is the one we are used to, billboard, the physical media. And then there is the digital media, where it connects you to people that are far and near.
Okay.
That's online.
Online
in
media.
short, online media, yes.
Okay.
So it is marketing your product, your services, even yourself in the online space, connecting with people who are far and near, people that ordinarily you can't have access to them easily. So that online space gives you the leverage to meet these people. So digital marketing is just presenting yourself, marketing yourself, selling yourself,
And
your
your
ideas, your product, your business in the online space.
All right. Could you please tell us more about Tanko Lami, or who is Tanko Lami?
Okay. So my name is Tanko Lami. I am Tanko Lami. So Tanko Lami grew into a brand. But before then, Tanko Lami is just a normal human being. I am just a normal person. But growing into a brand has been a gradual process of dedicating myself in the service of passing out value to people, everybody I meet, everything I see, and then in the way I communicate my ideas. So the way I communicate my ideas in the media space gave me a target market, and it also gave me a target audience. So it was not everybody that, till now, it's not everybody that is pleased with me. But then there are many people that are pleased, and that is what makes you a brand, when you have your own people.
Exactly.
Right? So it makes you a brand. And then Tanko Lami grew into a brand by passing out targeted information in a way that is easily digestible by her own audience. Yeah.
So basically, if we are writing a content or creating a content, the content is not meant for everybody to consume. There are specific people for that same content.
It's not really that it is not meant for everybody to consume, but it will be better that as you communicate, everybody is understanding what you're saying. Nobody is. But then, it's not everybody that needs what you are saying, and that's what makes it a target, right? Because if you have Panadol to sell, it's not everybody everybody will know, yes, this Panadol, right?
Yes.
They all know it's Panadol, but it's not everybody that needs it.
Exactly.
Right. So what gives you that target is the people that need your information. But that information will be more valuable and better if everybody gets to understand it. The mistake a lot of people make is when they do something or when they say something and a lot of people are misunderstanding them. Instead of looking at the communication method, they say, you're not my target market, you're not my target audience, that's why. But that's not true. Maybe you miscommunicated it. Do you understand it? So when you communicate it well, people will understand it. Those who need it will embrace it. Those who know, they understand it, but they don't need the message, would just clap for you and pass.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you put your prospect and lead how do you enlighten them about digital marketing?
Most times people know what they want to do.
Okay.
They know what they want to achieve, but they don't know what it is. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. So somebody will say, okay, let's say you have a new brand. You just know that I want people to engage with my brand. I want people to get to see me. But they don't know what it is. They don't know that it takes branding,
Okay.
right? It takes branding, it takes targeting, it takes putting some things in place for these people to get to see you and buy from you. But you know that you want people to see you and buy from you, but you don't know what it is, right? So what I do most times is I'm a detailed person, like I told you earlier.
Yes, I know
and
about
then
that.
I love to educate.
Exactly.
I love to inform. I love to educate. So when you tell me this is what you want, what I normally do is I will teach you, open your eyes to see the dynamics and what will take you there to achieving what you want to achieve. So I think what has given me a lot of advantage is the fact that I love to teach.
Okay.
So people love to know that you know what you're doing, and then they love to know that you can solve their problems. But they won't know that if you don't teach them and open their eyes to seeing the problem more than they do, and they're offering the solutions to the problem in an angle and perspective that they did not see.
Okay.
Do you understand it? So I think my own superpower is my ability to educate. And also to communicate with them, to see their problems and the solutions to their problems.
So as a brand influencer and content creator, what are the 2 things you look into before you start creating your content? And also as an educator, what are the criteria you look into before you start making out your content or writing your storylines before you
Problems and solutions.
That's all.
That's all. I normally call myself a problem solver.
Okay.
You know, right?
Okay.
I call myself a problem solver most times because before I say something, you should know that before I tell you, don't lie, right? It's not the lying that is the problem. It's the consequences of that lie.
Right.
Do you understand it? So what I normally do is I come from an angle of problem and solutions. So by the time you're solving problems, people will love you. People will love to be around you. People will love to have you around because they know that, okay, you're impactful, you're insightful, you're not just filling up their spaces. So before I bring out any content, before I think of writing something, I will think of what is the problem and what is the solution. So that you don't just expose people to their problems and then you leave them hanging. Do you understand it?
Yes,
So it's also one of those things that makes me a little different because I come from an angle of problems and solutions. So when I tell you the problem, I'm also telling you the consequences of the problem because a lot of us don't see problems as problems. What is problem to you? Another person is not seeing it as a problem, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you want them to see it as a problem, you have to tell them the consequences of that problem so that you give them the solution.
Yeah. Okay, so what are the challenges you have faced as a digital marketer and content creator?
The diversity in people's understanding, the different understanding level of people, and that is why I always take my time to write as simple as I can.
And lengthy too.
I lengthy too because I want to
that
explain
part
it
has
well.
given me some kind of patience. Whenever I come to your post, I felt like, oh my god, here we go again. If you want to learn something, you just have to be patient. So coming through your post, I'm always like, I have to be calm and pay attention to every details of your post.
Yeah.
So it has given me a patience to be reading because I'm a very lazy ass. But coming across your post, your content, I'm always calm to read through and get 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, it's actually deliberate. I do it deliberately because you know that people want, if you rush it, if you rush writing or expressing yourself as an educator, someone that loves to educate and teach people, if you rush in telling them, you will make it ambiguous. So they will understand it the way they want to understand it, and they can interpret it the way they want to interpret it. What time would you have again to begin to correct them? And you know how the digital space works. The algorithm is different. The people that will see your post now may not even see it today or tomorrow again.
Exactly.
So by the time you come with explanation, they may not even see it. People that need that explanation may not even see it. So what I do is, before you come and argue under my post, you know that you have to be patient to read.
Exactly.
Right? So by the time you read it, and you come and comment anyhow, I will not even be the one to talk. People that read it will be the one to respond to it. So people, to avoid that problem, everybody wants to read. By the time you finish reading, you've already calmed down. You see that I explain it step by step. You're understanding what I'm saying. So we are both good.
So what advice do you have for upcoming digital marketers, content creators, brand influencers, and so on? Everything that has to do with internet marketing.
I think I have 2 advice to give. Patience and keep learning.
Okay. So what do you do at your lecture time?
I sleep.
How about let's talk about your body revenge goals. How do you manage your gym life and your busy schedules. I really, really want to know that. How do you manage it? Like the way you balance it up, you are here, you are there. Once you are posting something in the gym, the other minute you're posting a very lengthy content that is inspiring and educating. So how do you do it?
I just know how to master my time.
Okay.
Actually, I know that in the morning I'm an early riser. It doesn't matter what time I sleep. I wake up very early. That's how I am. So when I wake up, gym is normally 6 to. I know that okay, 6 to 10 is when gym is open. So I will go to the gym maybe 6 or 7. Then I spend 1 hour or two. Then I come back home, immediately I refresh, I relax for an hour, and then I carry on with my day. Normally it's like that for me.
Okay.
So when it comes to posting, I just have an idea to write, so I don't think too much about it.
Do you write instantly or you have them stored already?
No, I write instantly. I don't store my
Instantly?
yes. It's based
Instantly,
on
like all those lengthy posts,
yes,
you write them
it's just this.
instantly.
I don't write
Wow.
to keep. I don't write
keep.
and keep because
Okay.
I if you notice how I write based on the trend or what is
Exactly.
going on, right? I address it from my own perspective. So when I see it, I come from my own perspective, and it's very easy for me because I'm a digital marketer. I write every day. So when I carry my phone, if you see that long post, sometimes I use less than 2 minutes to write it. I just
Wow.
write it, then I drop it.
Okay.
Thank God for autocorrect, actually. If not, it will be full with.
Okay, so what
errors.
do you have to say about the award that Lai Wasabi just gained, just bagged as best digital
Okay, please,
content
it's up.
creator? So what do you have to say about that? You made a post over it, so let's hear what you have to say about that.
Well, Lai deserves what he got.
Okay,
actually.
and a lot of people
and,
said he doesn't deserve it.
it's because they think that, see, when people are giving awards or when people are giving organizing competitions, they are looking for something. It doesn't mean that the person they will give that thing to is better than everybody. But it's just that person has what they are looking for, right? So that person is not overruling everybody. It's just that there's something that stood that person out, and because of that, they are looking for that thing for that particular occasion at that particular time. So that person is deserving of it. For Lai, I think that award is viewers' choice award. It was his people, his audience,
That gave him
people
that.
that relate with his own content. They were the one that gave him that award because they voted for him.
Okay.
All right, they voted for him over others.
Did you vote for him?
Well, I love Lai, but then my vote was private. Let's leave it like that.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
who is your favorite skit maker?
maker.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think I have any favorite skit maker actually, but I think somebody I understand his content very well is there is this Femi, this guy that does he started with speaking in tongues. I don't know.
I really don't.
But right
have
now
idea of
he's
who that is.
you don't know?
Yes,
Okay,
we only know
there's-
Sabinus, Laye, and other people, but
in that category, I
Okay.
think I understand Lai very well.
okay.
Right, because I grew up with older people. You
Wow.
understand? So his kind of content is when you grow up with older people, the way they think, right? They don't attack things, they don't do things like this.
Okay.
They come subtle, very subtle, very
Subtle.
quiet, and that's how he approaches his own. He comes with with his own comedy under, and so if you don't notice, you will not even know what he's saying.
Exactly.
But then there's a target audience for everybody, and
he
there's
got
a market
it.
for everybody. He got his own. Sabinus has his own. Everybody has his own.
Thank you so much. You've heard from our guests. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
On
for
behalf
having
of the team, I said thank you once again for coming. We are honored and we are thrilled to have you here.
me. Thank you for having me.
All right, you've heard from our guests. I hope you've learned something today. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Lami. And also you can follow us on all social media platforms at Oweleketv. I am King Sa'a. Till we come your way again. Thank you for watching.